Shaving or grooming the pubic area may seem like a simple hygiene routine, but psychology reveals that this act goes much deeper than surface-level appearance. It touches self-image, intimacy, and even social behavior. Let's explore what psychological studies say about this common grooming practice. Confidence and self-perception. People who regularly shave or trim their pubic hair often describe a stronger sense of self-confidence and attractiveness. This aligns with the concept of body image reinforcement, the idea that caring for your appearance in ways you find beautiful can elevate your overall self-worth. In many societies, smooth skin is linked to youth, cleanliness, and desirability, which can naturally boost one's body image and sexual confidence. Enhanced intimacy. Awareness. Shaving can increase skin sensitivity, heightening physical sensations during intimate moments. But there's more to it psychologically. This act can also deepen body awareness, making individuals more connected to their sense of touch and personal expression. Many people report feeling more open and confident in relationships after grooming, as it helps reduce self-consciousness. Perceived cleanliness and cultural influence. Even though shaving doesn't necessarily make the body cleaner in a biological sense, many people associate it with hygiene and order. This perception often comes from cultural conditioning, including media, beauty standards, and social norms that portray hairlessness as clean or ideal. Such influences can shape how individuals see themselves and how they believe others perceive them. Partner preferences and social. Validation psychological. Studies show that grooming habits often align with a partner's preferences. When someone believes their partner finds a hairless or well-groomed look attractive, they may adopt that behavior to increase connection and satisfaction. This reflects the principle of social conformity, where individuals adjust actions to maintain emotional closeness and validation within relationships. Personal autonomy and expression. For some, shaving represents independence and control over one's own body. Particularly among younger people, it can be seen as a form of self-expression or even quiet rebellion against social expectations. This ties to the psychological idea of body autonomy, the right to make decisions about one's physical self, reinforcing individuality and empowerment. Conclusion. Ultimately, shaving the pubic area is not merely a grooming habit. It's a reflection of psychology, self-image, and personal values. Whether someone chooses to shave or not, the act often mirrors deeper feelings about identity, sensuality, and control. The key is that it remains a personal choice, one guided by comfort, confidence, and self-expression. Part 2. The hidden psychology behind pubic grooming choices. Social identity and group influence. Our grooming choices often reflect the social groups or communities we identify with. For example, individuals who spend more time in fashion-forward, fitness, or modern online spaces tend to adopt grooming styles that align with current cultural trends. This reflects the psychological theory of social identity, where people shape their behaviors to fit into a particular social group. Shaving the pubic area in this sense can become a subtle form of self-expression, signaling belonging, confidence, and openness to modern beauty standards. Media exposure and body idealization. Psychologists note that constant exposure to idealized bodies in movies, magazines, and social media strongly influences grooming habits. The portrayal of hairless bodies as clean or sexy can subconsciously pressure individuals to conform. This phenomenon is linked to internalization of beauty ideals, a process where people absorb and replicate what they see as desirable. Over time, this can impact not only grooming decisions, but also how people perceive their own attractiveness and worth. Gender differences in perception. Interestingly, studies show that men and women often perceive pubic grooming differently. Women tend to associate it with beauty, hygiene, and sexual readiness, while men may view it as a sign of care, confidence, or attraction. These perceptions are shaped by both biological instincts and cultural expectations. The underlying psychology shows how grooming can become a form of nonverbal communication, a silent message of self-respect and desire. Psychological comfort and control. Many People describe shaving as emotionally comforting. The act of grooming offers a sense of control, especially during times of stress or low self-esteem. Psychologists call this self-regulation behavior, small, controllable actions that bring structure and relief when life feels uncertain. In this way, personal grooming isn't only about appearance, it's also a coping mechanism that restores balance and calm. Changing trends and age. Perception grooming habits evolve with time, age, and relationship status. Younger individuals often shave for experimentation or attraction, while older adults may associate it with rejuvenation and maintaining a youthful self-image. This connects with the psychology of aging and identity maintenance, the desire to feel attractive, desirable, and in control of one's evolving body. Conclusion. The deeper layers of a simple act, shaving. The pubic area may look like a surface-level habit, but its roots stretch deep into human psychology. It reflects self-esteem, attraction, conformity, and individuality all at once. Whether influenced by culture, comfort, or confidence, grooming choices tell a powerful story about who we are and how we see ourselves within society. Part 3. The psychology of grooming. Benefits, risks, and relationship impact 11. Psychological benefits of grooming for many. Shaving or trimming offers more than just a physical refresh. It can create mental clarity and confidence. Psychologists describe this as embodied cognition, where caring for your body directly influences your emotions and thought patterns. When someone takes time to groom, they often feel organized, self-assured, and in control. It's not just an act of beauty, it's a ritual of emotional reset that reinforces positive self-perception. The role of intention and motivation. Why? Someone chooses to shave matters just as much as the act itself. When the motivation comes from self-care or personal comfort, it tends to enhance self-esteem and satisfaction. However, if the decision is driven by external pressure, social comparison, or fear of rejection, it can lead to anxiety or insecurity. This difference highlights the importance of intrinsic motivation. Doing something because it feels right for you, not because of outside expectations. 2. Relationship dynamics and sexual communication. Grooming habits can also shape emotional and physical intimacy in relationships. When partners openly discuss preferences and respect each other's boundaries, grooming becomes an act of shared comfort rather than obligation. Studies in relationship psychology show that mutual understanding around appearance and hygiene builds trust and satisfaction. The key is communication, expressing what feels natural without judgment or pressure. The risk of over-identification with appearance while grooming can boost confidence. Over-focusing on body image may create dependence on external validation. Psychologists warn against appearance-based self-worth, where confidence relies too heavily on physical looks. This mindset can make individuals vulnerable to body image issues or social comparison, especially in the age of social media. Healthy grooming is about enhancement, not perfection. It should serve your well-being, not define it. 15. Cultural shifts and psychological adaptation. Modern grooming habits continue to evolve as society's views on beauty, body hair, and sexuality shift. What was once considered taboo or private is now openly discussed in media and online spaces. This cultural openness reflects a collective psychological adaptation, people becoming more comfortable with expressing individuality. Shaving or not shaving becomes less about rules and more about self-choice, reflecting personal freedom and authenticity. Conclusion. A reflection of mind and identity. In the end, grooming your pubic area is far more than a cosmetic decision. It's a psychological mirror of who you are. It reveals how you perceive beauty, how you seek control, and how you express your comfort within your body. The healthiest choice is the one made consciously, guided by confidence, respect, and genuine self-expression. Part 4. Myths, misconceptions, and the science of attraction seen. Common myths about pubic hair and grooming. One of the biggest misconceptions is that shaving always improves hygiene. In reality, pubic hair naturally protects sensitive skin from friction and bacteria. The belief that hair removal automatically equals cleanliness often comes from social conditioning rather than scientific fact. Psychologically, this shows how cognitive bias, the tendency to believe what feels socially accepted, can shape personal grooming choices without logical reasoning. The cleanliness versus confidence paradox. Many individuals report feeling cleaner after shaving, even though medical experts suggest that hygiene levels depend more on personal care than hair presence. This perception isn't about biology, it's about psychology. Feeling clean boosts mental comfort and confidence, creating a self-fulfilling loop. When you believe you look better, you act more assured. This demonstrates placebo confidence, a psychological boost powered by personal belief rather than physical change.